we've been having a good time. Go to farmers markets, talking to the farmers there, seeing what they have to say about their food, how they make it, why it's good for everybody around us.
Not just the farmers.
Not just the farmers.
We're talking to the customers, we're talking to people who are organizing the farmers markets. We're trying to get a good feel for the local food and provenance.
The environment, how the entire system works, and then making some pretty good food. I'd have to say. Anyway, so we've gone around these markets, and we kind of realized that although local food is really a great system in place, and that many people are benefiting from this, that there's still a large percent of the population that is cut off from it because they can't afford it, because it kind of takes time to prepare food. And so many people are more like disenfranchised.
You can't have a revolution with the food if the general public is not getting on board with the idea of eating local healthy food.
Exactly. Most of it stays a luxury product.
Yeah, it's like a luxury product right now. Most people, Joes and Janes, you might say, are still going to the supermarket buying food that gets shipped in from all around the world. They don't know where it's coming from. They don't know how it's grown, who's from seaweed.
Joe doesn't really care.
Joe doesn't care, but Jane is trying to care. So how can we get the greater community, more people, more on board with this? Why are more people on board? Even though we found that most people are not necessarily getting local food, there are programs in place.
Mostly from Farm Fresh.
Yeah.
But one of these programs is called SNAP.
Yep. That's the national program to help provide nutritious food to millions of low-income Americans who need help buying food.
And what happens is you go into these farmers markets with your card, your food stamp card, and every time you buy $5 worth of food, you get $2 back. And so we've met people who were able to sustain an entire family just on their food stamps.
At a farmer's market, and that's good. Encouraging people to buy more local food.
Because you can't really change the system of industrial food unless it's a very widespread movement, right?
You gotta get everyone on board.
Exactly. And another program that we found recently,
A program that I think we're gonna feature in today's episode. Are we gonna do that? I think we should.
maybe we'll go top soon. See what they have to say.
Who are they?
They're called Harvest Kitchen, and you should try their applesauce.
De Alto Cedro voy para Marcané, llego a Puerto voy para Mayarín. De Alto Cedro voy llego a Puerto.
I'm Ryan. I work for Farm Fresh Rhode Island. I coordinate the Harvest Kitchen program. I've been at it for, I guess, 2 and a little bit more years. I started out as an AmeriCorps Vista, and now I make applesauce full time.
So Harvest Kitchen started, it'll be our 4-year anniversary in January. It started with some of the local apple farmers approaching Farm Fresh about what they could do with their excess of apples. And so Farm Fresh decided, let's start a program.
It's a 15-week job training program that takes youth from Providence, Pawtucket, and Central Falls, and by using them as a processing team for local vegetables, we teach them some skills and set them loose in internships around the local culinary sector in Providence. But at the same time, we produce this whole line of shelf-stable jar goods. So in the wintertime, it's applesauce. Summertime, it's pickles and peaches and whatever else we can put in jars from local farmers.
Harvest Kitchen, I got into it when I was getting in trouble. So it's like I was running around the streets, got on probation, DCYF custody, and my probation officer told me about Harvest Kitchen, which is a 65-day program. You get paid while you're attending the program. Met with different type of kids from different races, from different places. So it felt like, at first it didn't feel like home, but I really wanted to give it a try, and that's what I did. I gave it a try.
Right now we're in our 9th session of Harvest Kitchen, so we've been working with kids since January 2010. Up until now we've had a few summer programs also, and we usually have about 8 kids per session, plus a teacher assistant who has graduated from the session before and is able to come back.
Well, right now, how you get into Harvest Kitchen is you do something wrong, and you end up on probation from the Department of Children, Youth, and Families. And once you're on probation, then we have an interview process, and our kids come out of there, because that's where our funding comes from right now. We're trying to open it up so that we might be able to serve larger pools, because everybody kind of deserves it.
And usually we have about 40 applicants. We narrow it down to about 8 with 2 alternates. We wish we could have more.
I mean, it seems like a pretty successful program.
It feels like it too. Our sales are up like 300% from last year. But for me, you know, sales and production numbers is one side, but the youth is almost more important. And we hear some really great statistics of, I saw a rough number where the recidivism rate for this population of kids going back into the training school on a new charge is 40% higher for kids who don't go through Harvest Kitchen than it is for kids who do.
Harvest Kitchen is it changed my life. They give me a plaque because I worked so hard for it. I earned a chef coat. I earned a hat.
His hat?
To even go further with it, Farm Fresh hired me, and then to go further with it, this might be, don't make fun of my sons. Don't make fun of me. It's a tomato with Farm Fresh and HK, which stands for Harvest Kitchen.
Well, the goal for the kids differs per kid. So if I can use culinary skills and culinary arts to get a kid to a spot where he can then make enough money to go into automotive training school, if that's what he wants, that's what I'll do. So I have this tool to teach job skills and the rudiments of what it means, and then I can set people out into whatever they want to do, which I think is important because not everybody I get really wants to be a chef, which I can understand.
So I was looking for a job. I was on probation. Nobody was trying to hire anybody who didn't have no experience. And Harvest Kitchen trained me, showed me how to use some knife skills, serve safe.
A lot of the kids, it's their first job, so it's great for them to be a part of this great program. It's exciting. You know, they're able to not only produce the applesauce in the kitchen, but market it, sell it at the farmers markets, get positive feedback from people who are buying it every week, so that's great. It gives them a sense of self-worth. They get a stipend every week, so they get to earn their own money and, become a little more independent, which is great. So, all those things are great. It keeps them busy after school, gets them tired at night. so it's good.
I want to become a chef. I've been going to technical high school and I'm in the culinary program. I'm trying to finish high school and go to culinary school. They don't require no SATs or no certain GPA. So it's that's right at my alley. Yeah, it's something I have fun with, and I can see myself doing that for multiple years.
And do you think you're getting good training from Harvest Kitchen?
Yeah, so Harvest Kitchen gave me a lot of experience, good experience that's going to help me on in the kitchen and markets, and
future looks like more production, more kids, maybe other locations where we can serve different populations, because right now we just have Providence, Pawtucket, Central Falls just because of where we're at, So number one, it seems to me a good way to grow the place where you live. If you're interested in improving where you are, shop and buy into where you are instead of someplace that you'll never see the benefit.
Our logo is, I'm going to make a shirt. It's going to be more time in the kitchen and less time in the streets. That's our logo.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
All right.
Cheers. Harvest Kitchen. Thanks for watching.